Welcome back to the 144 podcast, season 2. Made it past season 1, and now we're in a new season. Good to be back. Good to be back. It's been a long time, been many months. It's been how many months exactly? We'll look it up right here. 5 months. It's a long time. Took Moses 40 years to cross the desert, so not as long as Moses, but 5 months. I've had some recent hairstyles since then. It's really weird because I had not a lot of hair, then less hair, then more less hair, and yeah, now we're here. But no, it's good to be back. So, when we dive on in, this is the first episode of the second season, so we're going to be having some more like these. It's going to be a lot more fun, a lot more stuff, a lot more guests, a lot more segments we'll be doing. And of course, it's hard to talk about this first episode without diving into a little football. College football returned last week, and goodness, we have some scores that are really unpredictable. Big one we got here is the Tennessee versus Syracuse, 45-26. That's a big lead. Oh my gosh. Iowa State, no one cares about them. Kansas State. What's it, purple? It's a weird one. It's really weird one. It's pouring outside right now. My goodness. Shiver me timbers. My goodness. Actually, to open up shop, we have some little rankings that we did earlier today. Me and my buddy Jordan Steele, we went on an adventure today for a pumpkin spice latte. Wasn't able to find one. We got a pecan latte, actually. I don't know how you pronounce it, pecan or pecan. I like to jump between the two. I don't do the tomato and tomato thing. That's just weird. That's weird. If you do that, I'm not judging you, but that's a weird thing to do. So we get the rankings for this week. We have it's a very complicated ranking system. So we have a 5-star game. That means that was one of the best games that was happening this week. You get your 4-star games. They were okay. They're okay. You get your 3-star games. Those are the mid games. You're like, You're like, it was on. And you get your 2-star games. These are the games you had to resort to watching. Then you get your 1-star games. These games were awful. The games you were expecting to be good, and it sucked. And then we're gonna throw in this week. We get a 0-star games that me and Jordan thought we should shout out. So first off, we get the 0-star games. That was the Bama versus Florida State game. That was ridiculous. The passion that Florida State had to go out there and beat Alabama the way they did is disgraceful to the way that Alabama reacted to it. It's unacceptable. It's really unacceptable. We're playing Monroe this weekend. After that, Wisconsin. Then we got Georgia, and then Vandy. Got good old Missouri. We got Tennessee. We got that South Carolina game. Then LSU, Oklahoma, then Eastern Illinois. That's a weird one. Last and certainly the least, they're going to be the worst team this year. Going to feel it. Auburn. That Tiger's going to get shot and mounted in the zoo. That's what it's going to happen to that team. So that was the 0-star game. That was really disappointing to watch. I was really upset when I was watching the score. I was watching Liberty whoop up on Maine. That was a really good game to watch. That's one of our number 5 stars. It's not the best 5-star game, but it was a 5-star game. We'll be announcing the rankings actually on social media too. So if you want to check out the rankings that I'm having to watch, you can feel free to look on there on our Instagram account. All right, so the 1-star game. This was a game that was really disappointing. I was really upset about it, but I'm not going to give it a 0. It was the Ohio State versus Texas. I mean, Lee Corso. Legend right there. This was his last game. You know, he had the big old head on for. He's like, give me my first love. He's like, Ohio State. And it was a really disappointing game. Really disappointing. Arch Manning. That was really sad to watch. It was really sad to watch. But yeah, not much can be really said about that game because not much happened. Then we get the VTech versus South Carolina. That was a really entertaining game to watch if you were a South Carolina fan. Go Gamecocks. If you're a Virginia Tech fan, I feel sorry for you Hokies. I got a Hokie friend here, actually, who's also a Cowboys fan, so he gets to watch his team lose tonight, actually. I think that's when the Cowboys play is tonight. So he gets to not only watch the Hokies lose, he watched that. Well, he didn't. He was at a wedding, actually. But he's, he watched the score and he looked at it and he cried, called me. I made fun of him, so I made it worse. But he also gets to watch the Cowboys lose tonight at 8:20, playing the Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl champs. Congratulations to the Eagles. So yeah, so that was the 2-star game. Then we got our 3-star game. This is probably the most entertaining 3-star game. I would have put it at number 4, but I had some debates going on, so decided to put it at number 3. It was the TCU versus UNC game. Welcome to college football, Bill Belichick. You can't just grab Tom Brady and throw him in whenever you want. He's retired now. But I'm hearing there's rumors that there's this really tall new quarterback they're getting, number 12, named Dom Trady. Dom Trady. No one really is quite sure where he came from. Kind of just appeared out of nowhere, actually. No one's really sure where he's exactly from, but some people are saying he looks just like Tom Brady if Tom Brady had a mustache. So I don't know. I don't know what that is, but yeah, losing. I think it was 47-7. That was really awful. Really awful. Oh, 48-14. I'm sorry. Sorry, Bill. You guys got 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns, but still losing 48-14. Gosh, I feel bad for the players out of all of it because Bill Belichick's going to rip them a new one. But yeah, congrats TCU. It's great. It's great. I mean, y'all didn't play amazing last season, but hey, you beat Bill. Beat Bill. You lost to Baylor last season, but you beat Bill Belichick. So beat what is this? 7-time Super Bowl champion? It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. He doesn't play in the NFL or he doesn't coach in the NFL. Yeah. And then number 4, 4-star game, we have LSU versus Clemson. That was an exciting game to watch if you were a Clemson and LSU fan. Really good. Really good. It was really good all out there. Not much really we said. The score was LSU Clemson. There we go. Yeah. I mean, 17-10, it was about the same as the Ohio State-Texas game, but we weren't really expecting a lot out of that game. A number 3 ranked team versus a number 8 ranked team. It was still a pretty good game to watch. Pretty good game to watch. Garrett Nussmeier, 230 yards, 230 yards at a touchdown, 230 passing yards. It's incredible, incredible. And then receiving yards, Aaron Anderson from LSU, you got 99 yards. Bro couldn't get the 100, but he got 99. So that was pretty good for him. Pretty good for Aaron. You go, Aaron. And then, yeah, here we have the number 5-star game for week 1 of college football is Notre Dame versus Miami. The Fighting Irish, last season's national championship runners-up versus Miami, this team that no one thought was going to lose, and then it started losing and started losing and started losing. But that, ladies and gentlemen, that is a really, really entertaining game all around. I mean, it went into overtime, so that was already like, yo. But I mean, like 24-7 in overtime. It's not a bad game. Not a bad game. Granted, we're going to be probably seeing some new energy out of the Fighting Irish as they're going to be looking to go back to the national championship this year, hopefully winning it. But Miami Hurricanes, who knows? They can maybe pull off a perfect season. But after last year's disappointment, it's gonna be hard to follow that up. CJ Carr, we got a new quarterback out there. CJ Carr starting. My hometown team, Indianapolis Colts, drafted their last quarterback, so we're looking to have some fun with him this year. So hopefully he'll be not throwing any interceptions like I'm assuming we're going to be throwing with Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson. It's getting hard to watch, ladies and gentlemen, getting hard to watch. So yeah, those are the top 5. Those are the 5-star, 0-star games for me. And then Jordan Steele, it's an interesting rankings. Me and him, we had some similar teams in our rankings, so I'm going to start off with him with a 0-star game for Jordan Steele. It was Florida Gators versus Long Island. He thought that was the worst game out there. I mean, it's incredible, though, how Florida State beats them 55-0. I'm looking at it online here. There's no logo for the Sharks. I mean, like, let me click on it. Is this even a D1 school? What conference are these people playing? What are they playing? What are they playing? Football team. Northeast? Is that even a minor? It's got to be a minor. Holy, oh my goodness. Yeah, the minor team playing a major team. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I know this now. I've been playing a lot of. I played a lot of college football and retro bowl. Basically, had it down. I won a couple of natties in that game, so that was pretty good. And then for the 1-star game for Jordan Steele, it was the TCU versus UNC game. He was a little disappointed. I thought it was really entertaining. So we have the Jordan. Jordan and me agreed that number 2-star game is the VTech versus South Carolina. Again, go Gamecocks. Hokies, hope you guys can pull it out against your next game. I think this really reflects the rest of your season. You're probably going to go 0-12, but that's okay. I know Paul's still going to be crushed, but hey, that's why we all have fans. And then he said number 3-star game was Alabama versus FSU. This is where I really don't agree with Mr. Jordan Steele here. I don't think that was a great game at all. I thought that was really disgraceful from everyone out there, especially the officials. And then 4-star game, me and him agreed LSU versus Clemson. 5-star game, Miami versus Notre Dame. So we had about the same rankings out there. So that's what we have there for sports. Turning into our next thing, we have a lot of stuff's been going on recently. If any of you have been paying attention to the news recently, you'll notice that former Real Madrid legend, and still playing at the ripe old age at 39, we have Sergio Ramos, one of the greatest center backs in the history of soccer or football, to my European friends, has released a new song, a Spanish rap classic, ladies and gentlemen. I'm already official. This is a certified banger. Okay, real good song, really entertaining. It's everything you want out of Spanish rap or pop. It's that little mix between rap and pop right there. It's really good, and it's helped me realize not only is this a big song for him, he's released others, millions of views, millions of listens on these other songs. Like, granted, this is his first independent song. He's collaborated with others, but this is his first one that's like, okay, this guy's leading, and it's only him singing, and it is fire, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Paul Osborne for turning me on that. So that's a really, really big right now. So that's a lot of sports happening right now. What do we got also? We got the Premier League that has started up a couple weeks ago. It's already off to a shaky start. Manchester City, we got to pull some new things out of there. Oh, looks like the police are coming somewhere. Oops, someone's getting arrested. Manchester City sitting 13, Premier League. Why United are sitting 9. It's disgraceful. It's disgraceful. I don't even understand what I'm looking at anymore. It's not the same league that I grew up watching a good 3 years ago. A lot can change in 3 years. Kevin De Bruyne is now at Napoli. Never would have thought I would have seen that in all my days. Thought he would have retired at City. City wanted to. I was really upset when they found out we didn't offer him a contract. Ederson has left. Donnarumma is in. Treble legend from last season. Joined treble winning Manchester City. So we're hoping to put another treble on our names this season. James Trafford. I'm excited to see what that guy has up his sleeve. A lot of fun stuff watching here. Oh man, it's just an incredible time right now for sports all over, because you're just seeing teams that are bringing up upsets. College soccer. We got the NFL starting up this week. Cowboys are always that kickoff game versus the Eagles. So we're really excited to see how that's going to go well. But now a little bit talking to this, season 2 of the 144 podcast. As some of you may know, we are no longer actually on the building 144. We've actually transitioned to a new building in which we are now residing. The name will not be changing. To all of you out there, the name will not be changing. Like the name 144, and it's going to take me a long time to learn a new name. So why would I do that to myself? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so let's take a look at the stats for tonight's game for the Dallas Cowboys versus Philadelphia Eagles. Really excited to see what these stats are looking like. What are we predicting for this game? What are we predicting? Last time they played, Philly won 34-6. 34-6. I'm thinking 40-0. 40-0 Philly. I think the Eagles are going to pull off a 40-point win, with Cowboy having 0 points in this game. I don't even think they're going to get a field goal. If you've been watching Netflix recently, you recently watched that Jerry Jones dropped a new documentary. It's had a lot of pushback from both sides of the aisle down there. Some are in support, some are not in support. some of the things. I think it's getting harder and harder now to watch the Dallas Cowboys just find new ways to ruin their seasons. I mean, Micah Parsons. You kidding me? He's one of the best defense, one of the best guys you want on defense. And he's gone. He's gone. I really hope he's on defense. Yeah, Micah Parsons. Yeah, linebacker. Linebacker. He's out. He's out. Defensive end now for Green Bay Packers. It's insane to watch. It's insane to watch. And then good old Jerry Jones had the audacity to say that Michael Parsons was the problem. We know what's going on here, Jerry. No, it's getting harder to watch. I'm feeling bad for my Cowboys fans out there. But, live and learn, guys. You need to pick some better teams. Jerry Jones is born in Los Angeles, California. But he bought the Dallas Cowboys. I think Jerry Jones is secretly a Chargers fan who bought the Cowboys, won Super Bowls with them, but now is tanking them merely to give the Chargers a head up. I think he is tanking the Dallas Cowboys because he secretly hates Dallas. I think he's trying to get the Chargers or the Rams a victory. That's my opinion. I think he's trying to get the Chargers a win. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it ends up. But yeah, GM doesn't need a GM. I don't like it. Jerry, what are you doing? What are you doing, Jerry? But yeah. So obviously this episode was a little bit more based on sports this time. A lot of sports are happening in the world right now. College football started back up last week. NFL starting up tonight. Soccer taking off on the whim. Club World Cup wrapped up this summer. Congratulations to Chelsea. I didn't want you to win. I still don't like how you won. So I don't know. Cole Palmer's out. What more can I ask for? You guys are struggling. Got a lot of pushback today because of my Manchester City jersey. Oh wait, no, Chelsea's second and undefeated actually. Don't like that at all. Don't like that at all. I got to start paying more attention. Arsenal's losing. You got a loss. 2 wins and a loss. I like that. I like that from Arsenal. Keep that up, guys. Keep that up, guys. Gives me a little bit of joy. But yeah, another season, another win, another great year for sports. So hoping we can see some great wins out there, some fairy tale stories. So yeah. Well, thank you for tuning in for the return episode of the 144 podcast. Obviously, we're gonna be having some much better quality episodes coming up. This is one that was just on the fly. Want to get it out there. So we can see some really, really great, more improved episodes coming out. Obviously, there will be. But we have some guests we're getting lined up and some all things all around. And so yeah, well, thank you for tuning in and give a comment, give a like, subscribe, follow, and check out we're posting those rankings about an hour after we upload this. So good luck to all of you.